Whether you're writing a romance or just a novel that features love interests, knowing how to write romantic tension in your story is a must. And that's exactly what we're discussing today. So be sure to stick around. Let's get started. Hey guys, Nour here and welcome back to my channel. For those visiting for the first time, hello! I'm the fantasy author of the novel Divinity Falling. Be sure to subscribe for weekly writing advice videos. So what exactly is romantic tension? It's the suspense you build as a writer around two characters who have feelings for each other but haven't gotten together yet. This suspense will make readers wonder whether these characters will end up together. The will they won't they is a big part of why readers want to read your story. Now, these characters may or may not admit their feelings out loud, but just because they don't outright say it doesn't mean they don't have feelings. And that can be part of creating romantic tension. So here are a few tips for creating romantic tension. Tip number 1, use the 5 senses to build romantic tension. You can only build romantic tension when there is romance involved. So before anything else, your characters need to be attracted to each other. And what better way to show that attraction than by utilizing the 5 senses? What do characters feel when their hands accidentally touch? Are they drawn to each other's smell? What do they visually like about each other? And what specific words do they say around each other? Do they flirt or tease each other, or are they competitive? Even how they behave can say a lot and build tension. And often, what they don't do can be crucial too. Perhaps they say hello to everyone at the party but get frazzled and ignore the one person they actually like. Show us all these things and let us experience what they feel using the 5 senses. Tip number 2, have the characters have doubts about each other. Maybe they don't fully trust the other person or have issues of their own that prevent them from being honest about their feelings. Or maybe an aspect about the other person goes against what they believe in. Remember, if your characters like each other and there's nothing stopping them from getting together, then there's no tension. So their own personal demons or misconceptions should stand in the way. It's important to create obstacles in order for the tension to rise. Consider the forbidden romance trope. It works so well because the characters aren't allowed to be together. Something stands in their way. They want each other, but there's a lot against them. And that only makes them want each other more. It's the same idea with any relationship where you want romantic tension. If they have the relationship easily, it won't be as worthwhile. And readers won't be as invested. So make us invested with all the ups and downs. Tip number 3, show the characters having an emotional connection. What do they bond over? Although we're trying to build tension, we also want these characters to have a connection. After all, our goal is to get them close and then pull them apart. And we must do that over and over until they get together. That's how tension is built. So what do they connect over? Do they both have a love for old movies? Do they bond over a stray dog they rescued together? What keeps them coming back to each other? What do they find in the other person that they can't seem to find elsewhere? Allow them to fall in love despite all their doubts and fears about the relationship and the other person. Tip number 4, pull them away from each other again. Like I said, it's all about the will they, won't they aspect. So as soon as they get close, make something pull them away again. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. Maybe character A chickens out on telling character B how they feel and they start avoiding them. But definitely find obstacles to keep building that tension. Eventually, your characters will get together, but for now, build that tension. So that's all I have for you today. I'd love to know, do you love stories with romantic tension? Let me know in the comments. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I put out weekly writing advice videos that will take your story to the next level. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media to see what I'm up to from day to day and to chat with me. And before we go, I just want to give a quick shout out to Sarah Frayne, Alan J. Early, and Noah Kovanti for my shout outs here over on Patreon, as well as all my amazing patrons. Thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate you. And remember, Nour for president!